A bill to approve more than $100 billion in emergency spending that includes aid for Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan has failed to pass in the Senate. Republicans in the upper chamber blocked the measure, saying it won't pass without stricter border security measures. We want to bring in now CBS News congressional correspondent Nikole Killion from Capitol Hill. Nikole, the time's really running out for Congress to pass an emergency spending package ahead of its winter break. What's at stake here if they don't get it done?
Well, it sends a bad message potentially to our allies, whether that is Israel or Ukraine or the Indo-Pacific. I mean, keep in mind, this is a pretty massive national security supplemental that provides over $100 billion in funding to assist Israel, to assist Ukraine, to assist the Indo-Pacific, and also to deal with the border. But Republicans want to go a little further as far as making more border policy changes, believing that without that, it will be hard for them to support this type of supplemental. And already this week we saw a vote fail here in the Senate for that very reason.
Well, the Democratic bill, it includes billions in emergency funding for increased border security, which is really that sticking point for Republican support. So, Nikole, what specifically are Republicans holding out for?
Well, their main thing is they really want to see some policy changes that are going to reduce illegal border crossings. And so whether that is changing some of the policies with respect to safe countries, allowing some of these asylum seekers to seek refuge in other countries or expand the range of countries where they can seek asylum before having to do so here in the United States. There's also some concerns over detention facilities as far as how that is handled. And a number of other issues. So, in the House, of course, they passed a pretty stringent border bill, and that is something that House Republicans would like to see come out of these negotiations. But even Senate Republicans acknowledge that may go too far in order to reach some type of bipartisan compromise. So that being said, the lead negotiator, Senator Lankford, has said that he is committed to trying to work through some of these issues. And Democratic senators, for their part as well, Chris Murphy, who's leading the negotiations for the Democrats, and other Democratic senators have said, if they have to stay up until Christmas to get this done, they are willing to do so, even though as of now, the Senate and the House are scheduled to recess next week.
We know that certainly has the effect of putting more pressure on those members. Nikole, real quick before I lose you, the House voted along party lines today to try and censure Democratic Representative Jamaal Bowman for pulling that fire alarm in the Capitol building when the chamber was in session back in September. Talk to us about what was behind the vote. What will the repercussions be for Bowman?
Yeah, well, this is something that many Republicans were pushing. In fact, you'll recall now expelled Congressman George Santos went so far as to introduce an expulsion resolution against Congressman Bowman, which he called a meaningless stunt. But censure is kind of like the next step down in terms of reprimanding a member of Congress. And Congressman Bowman did have to stand in the well of the House today to, deal with his punishment, if you will. But keep in mind that Congressman Bowman, he did already plead guilty to pulling this fire alarm. He had to pay a $1,000 fine. He has apologized many times over this, saying that it was not intentional. Yet this was something that Republicans didn't necessarily want to let go. And it does kind of continue to raise the tensions in that body, where many feel, there's a lot of tit for tat going on with some of these censure resolutions. But Republicans stood by their position as far as moving forward with his vote, with even some Democrats crossing over in support.
All right, Nikole Killion, thank you.
You bet.